All right. Who's supposed to remind me to record? You failed. Okay, thank you.
Please record this session.
All right. We are. This is 429-267. Okay. Let me tell you while this is loading up, you have a vocabulary test on Friday.
I think
Yes, because I keep being gone. You're welcome. But I will be. If my son all of a sudden wakes up with diarrhea or a fever, then probably. But he won't.
His son can rest. His son can run a faster 400 than you can.
Not actually. Gage beat him. But my son did run like a 400 though. He ran like a laugh and a half. Laugh and a half. Did you just hear that?
A laugh and a half.
I think I just had a stroke. Sorry. He ran a lap and a half. All right. So, getting into angles is one of my favorite parts of geometry. Okay, I doubled up these lessons last year, and I felt like it went really well. So, what I need from you is for you to just really focus up for an hour today. Okay, the notes are going to take a little while. These first few notes, like the first page of notes, are not difficult. There's not even really any math to do. Okay. The next page, when we bring in the angle addition postulate, is just going to be introducing the math aspect. Okay, so please make sure you fill out your heading. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you. Today is the 21st.
Mr. Bennett, what is your favorite number?
Is there another geometry class?
No, it's just y'all.
Oh, we're special.
Y'all are.
Oh, Mr. Bennett, remember, we need to measure your fridge. What?
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. For those of you that end up having to do something where you need to use a stylus, okay, battery-powered stylus, take a quadruple A battery.
Quadruple? They make those?
Apparently.
What
Yes.
about a quintuple?
Are they small? Isn't that simple?
That's
yes,
like,
they're itty bitty.
that's,
It's baby.
Remember, me and his
I mean, you keep telling me.
Why do you need to
Do it.
measure his
Mr.
fridge?
Bennett,
We're gonna bring up.
Mr. Bennett, when are we getting the prices for the shapes that
Yeah,
we did on like the first day?
Right.
What?
When do we get the prices for the shapes?
I did it while you were gone. Remind me before you leave, and I'll give it to you.
No, you're not going to do anything. It's one public.
This isn't.
Okay, so you have to actually listen. Wait, why do you need to measure? Alright.
Don't worry about it.
Why do you have like 4 cups in there?
Okay, sorry guys. I needed to do that, and I also missed throwing that away. All right.
I think that looks like math, Brian.
Yeah.
It is math.
I would like for you to, as long as you're using pencil, okay, I would like for you to see how many of those first 4 blanks you could fill out correctly, just by trying to use context clues, okay? If you don't have a pencil, use your brain to remember what words you put in there, is what I would say.
The first 4 you said?
Yeah, just those first 4 blanks.
I ran out.
Yeah.
I thought you were using it as like a metaphor, Chazelle. I thought you were saying you were like tired. I ran out of juice. I can't do it.
No, I literally ran out of juice. Yeah, it was funny. I know, I ran out of juice. I'm just gonna throw it away now. Like, I'm gonna throw it away. What am I gonna throw away? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
Brandon, what was the
I like how you
size
stuck
for
your
the
hand in and
shapes?
only pulled out Twizzlers.
That's because nobody eats them.
That's all.
We got a bunch of Twizzlers and some Whoppers.
Ruined it, Mr. Bennett.
You have to earn them.
Yeah, you got to earn them. All right.
Do we have to fill all of them out correctly?
No, you just have to have one guessed correctly.
Okay, wait, I'm not done yet.
Okay. Who thinks they know for the first one?
Me! Praise. You're so smart, Please, read it.
I know the answer, Mr. Bennett. I know you for a long time.
Aiden.
I do not care.
The next one. Say that one more time. Good job.
I got that right.
Man, this pen is just. It's right there. It's right there. Next blank. We're less confident on this one. Go for it.
I know the answer.
Angles. Is that right?
Rays are called the Bangor, maybe?
No, that's a good guess, though. These rays are now called sides.
Jesus was wrong.
Please, please, please.
That's so desperate. Reese.
I cannot believe this.
I can't handle it.
She's like 9. Okay.
I can answer the last.
Good. All right. Bram, what class are we?
B4.
Got it. Okay. All right. So let's talk. Okay, an angle is formed by two rays with a common endpoint. Okay, you see that over here in the diagram. This common endpoint is called a vertex. Okay, the rays are called the sides. Name an angle using 3 letters. Okay, the middle letter must always represent the vertex. Okay, so you're telling whomever, okay, what the angle is. So we would call this angle right here angle ABC. Okay, B being in the middle. Okay.
We're on a different page. Yeah, Brand.
I appreciate your honesty and not stealing them, Jesus.
I definitely didn't steal
Okay.
one.
Jesus, put it back. Put it back.
Gosh.
That's on you.
I get-
Mr. Bennett, I can tell you what kind of angle the first one is.
I can give you the
That's me for real. That's me. The first one's me.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, this is the Jesus angle. All right.
It's in the
Actually, no, the third one's me. The third one's me.
More religion than I'm usually used to putting on my school recordings. Okay. Types of angles. Let me go through these.
Third one mine.
Okay.
Third one.
Everybody wants to say the first one's them.
No, the third one's mine. I'm not the first one.
Okay.
Jesus,
How-
you're cute.
No.
Okay.
What?
Man,
You said you were.
y'all really like me. Okay.
Mr. Bennett's the first one.
I know you do, Gage. It's a love-hate relationship. Okay. Gage loves me. I hate him. That's the relationship. Okay. So, an acute angle requires what? Go for it.
Less than
It's
90
a
degrees.
90 angle.
Less than 89 degrees.
Oh my god.
No, you're wrong.
Are you
Less than 89.9999 so on.
Is this why is this?
But that number we're going for infinite, Brand.
Come on.
Middle 0.
Okay.
He got
Less
you.
than 90 degrees.
I can do it.
Wait, that's a greater than.
Oh, you're intelligent. Hey, Brandon.
Everyone has an.
Oh my gosh.
Not everybody uses it.
I mean, you're not.
Less than 90 degrees. Okay.
No,
I think the Twizzlers.
So the angle, okay, you would read it as left to right. So the angle must be less than 90. Okay. So, am I gonna here? I feel like now I'm gonna confuse people. There's one big cough, Jesus. It'll help. Okay. The next one. The next one. Go for it. Obtuse.
More than 90 degrees.
It's obtuse.
The next one, me for real.
Okay.
You're 90 degrees?
That is right.
More than
No.
90 degrees.
No, you're always
Okay.
one off. You're always wrong.
If y'all would shut your Chromebooks, that would be fantastic. Okay.
I sincerely.
All right, guys. We have 2 whole sets of notes to go through. Okay. I want the conversation to continue. My preference is that you stop talking to each other and talk to me because I'm an attention hog. Okay. Thank you. That'll help. What's up? Yes. Okay. The next one. Okay. We have a straight line going vertically. We have another straight line going horizontally. This is going to be a
Right angle.
okay, a right angle.
I just put straight ray.
Well, technically, that is right.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm right.
90 degrees. Oh, do you have to put equal to?
It has to be equal to.
What if it's just 90 degrees?
What if you just put 90 degrees?
Um,
Then it
That'd be
works.
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, you're right.
The last one,
straight.
straight.
Oh, the end.
Straight is
More than.
More than or equal to?
equal to 180.
Yeah, what's-
Let's do 180.
Jesus definitely used
Okay.
the last one.
So let's look at example 1. Name the vertex of the angle. Letter K.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
You're
B.
always
Name the
right.
sides of the angle.
JK.
J.
Rowley? JK? The Rowley?
Why is it J?
What's that?
JK or J?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I can't read.
JK and KL. Okay. Give 3 ways to name the angle. Give me one.
JKL.
Okay, angle JKL. Give me another one. We've got to put K still in the middle. So we would do
Couldn't we just name it K? Wouldn't that work also?
L. Hold that one, Jude. Hold on a second. Okay. L. My angles and my L's, I'm so sorry, will look the same, but I do my best. Okay,
Wouldn't it?
go for it.
Couldn't we just name it K because it is the middle? It just like is.
That's the third one. Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, now that is naming. Naming is different than classifying. Classifying it is going to be calling this angle what? Obtuse.
Obtuse.
I would like for you to do example 2 on your own. Busy.
How were those meetings?
Fine. I feel like they're not fine this week.
Needed. No, the meetings are fine. I'm the one that leads the meeting, so
Wait, so do you
So-
schedule them?
twice a week.
So you schedule them with your
I know, I
meeting?
I schedule them, but I'm required to schedule them, so it's really like, am I really scheduling them?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean-
you could
Sure.
like lectures on
Sure.
that.
No, because we took up like an hour and 20 minutes, so
Do it at 12.
it's during y'all's elective.
Do that lunch.
That is when we do it.
Baby, did you
Oh, you did the 8th grade meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and we talk about y'all. So
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What are you talking
check
about?
yourself.
Oh. Oh, I put TN. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. This is like lottery numbers right here. You just hope you get it right.
No.
Well, except for you can pick the number.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine they caught out the number and I'm like, that's my number. I just picked it.
Okay. We all good with example 2?
Yes.
Okay, let's keep going through it. Congruent angles. Okay, so like if we look over at the right, okay, we have letter A and letter B. We see that they are the same measurement. Okay, the reason we would say congruent is why.
They're equal.
So when you say two shapes are the exact same, they have to be the exact same in every way. Okay, congruent is talking more to certain characteristics that are the same. Okay, these two rays, because rays don't have a defined length unless you put a point at the end of it, to which it's then no longer a ray. Okay, it can go on for forever, right? So, but the angles are the angles are what we're discussing, and those are the same. Okay, so if we would say the measure of angle A, okay, equals the measure of angle B, then the angles are congruent. Okay, so we're saying angle A is 75, angle B is 75. So these two angles are congruent to each other. The only difference, and I think we've written this in here before, is you got a little equal sign with a little squiggly line above it.
Can I drink that?
All right, we are 25% of the way done. Angle bisector.
Can I
Okay.
drink that?
He just wants to sit.
Yes, and all the people that saw that and wish they hadn't, you're welcome. Okay. Angle bisector is a ray that divides an angle into two congruent angles.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're so smart.
So in the diagram to the right, which ray is a bisector?
Wow, guys.
BD.
BD.
What?
Are you stupid?
You have to name the ray, Jesus.
It's just scroll down.
Jesus, are you sure?
Jesus.
Probably your mom.
Oh my god.
So therefore, ABD is congruent to DBC. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like an angle bisector is just telling you that this line is cutting the larger angle in half. Okay? When that happens, the two resulting angles will be congruent to each other. Okay? Perpendicular are two lines that
Intersect.
Add 90 degrees.
intersect at, well,
90-degree angle.
yeah, Jude got me saying 90. I wanted to say at a right angle, which is the same thing. Okay, the symbol for perpendicular is right there. Okay, so in the diagram to the right, we would say line, and this is just a cursive L. Okay, we would say line L is perpendicular to, it's a mark, Jesus. Okay, is perpendicular to line M.
Oh, there's symbols now.
It's like algebra all over again.
Well,
But
but there's
geometry-
different symbols.
Geometric.
Use like butter symbols.
Did we ever use
Geometry's
those
better
in
than
LT in
No.
No.
Okay, perpendicular bisector is a line, segment, or ray that is perpendicular to a segment at its, yes, but in geometry we'll call it a midpoint. Because we will only use the word center when we start getting to talk about circles.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't want to do radius again.
Pi r squared.
You will do lots.
I'm okay with not.
Circles are like
Yeah,
the corner
you know,
Circles are the corner.
technically writing.
In the diagram to the right,
How to measure the volume of a circle, that's a big no.
we would say LM is the perpendicular bisector to PQ.
Wait, is there a different line that you put over the letters when it's a
So if it's a ray, you have an arrow on one end. If it's a line segment, so it has points, you can draw just the straight line, okay?
Mr. Bennett.
Yep.
So perpendicular bisector is more of a terminology term, while perpendicular has a different symbol.
Yes. Yes. So,
that's pretty cool.
and you would use the perpendicular symbol for if it's asking like, show me how to write that this line is perpendicular to this line, okay? Classify it. So, and you'll get a chance to do that. So, example 3. We want to try and do this on our own?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
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 No.
Yeah.
let's do
Yeah.
Okay, we will do 3 together. We will do 4, just you. Okay. So letter A, we're saying write another name for CBF. So
Angle B.
CBF is going to be CBF.
What about FBC?
FBI.
No, we're using
FBC.
Or you could leave this.
Or you could do just B. Okay, letter B, name the sides of EBD. So you should have 2 answers on this one.
Ray E, EB, and Ray B.
So it's always they're saying name the sides of this angle, and they give you the 3 points. The answer is the first 2 letters and the last 2 letters. Okay, so you've got EB, and then you also have AB. Oh no, I said EBD. So sorry.
Yeah, I was looking
I'm sorry.
Like, wait, where'd they come?
My brain is
A just kind of like,
not working.
what's up?
A was like, A just came out of nowhere. It was crashing.
If you put BD, that's fine. Okay. It's actually preferable that you would do them in alphabetical order, but I don't think it really matters. So, letter C. Classify angle ABC. Letter D. Give an example of an obtuse angle.
Angle ABF.
So you could have a few answers on this, most likely. Okay. You could say EBD. You could say DBE. You could say
Well, but there's only,
ABF and FBA.
there's only 2 different angles.
FBI. It was so close to FBI.
And then technically you could say EBC. Okay, CBE. That would be an obtuse one as well. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. My fingers.
So I'm just gonna put E B C. Okay. Name 2 congruent angles. Mhm. Okay, if you wrote this, you could write it as CBF. And then you've also got EBA or ABE. How do we know those are congruent? Because they're the same. Yes, nailed it. If we're just looking at the picture, though, how do we know? Yes. Okay. This marker right here, guys, okay, tells you that they are the same. Okay. The little, yep, it's like a connector. These right here. Okay. All right, and then the perpendicular bisector is BD.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Try example 4 on your own. I will give you, let's say, like 3 minutes or so.
Wait, there are numbers in this one.
Don't panic. It's okay. We can do this.
There must be numbers in math.
Well, you know, I'll talk to the guys upstairs and see what we can
Talk to my
fix.
dad.
There's guys upstairs.
Yes, I'll talk to Jesus' dad and see if he has any suggestions about math.
How are you gonna meet him? Pretty hard guy to
Why
read.
do we need?
Hard guy to read.
He always works in mysterious ways.
Hey, Jude. Don't make it bad.
I'm trying not to. The struggle is kind of real.
Vortex is kind of the ones of it.
Slightly.
That's fine.
It's
Like birds, they're slightly real.
Sorry?
Like,
Sorry. Right another.
Do I have to put the symbols? Do I need to put the symbols?
It's geometry,
Yeah.
of course it is.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh,
Are you a top G?
two perpendicular lines.
Huh?
Perpendicular lines.
Wait, which one is 4? Wait, is 4 this one?
Are you?
You said appendicular.
What's wrong
It's
with that?
4 both.
Yeah, I got my appendicular removed last year.
Not my removed when I was 2.5.
Did you really? Wow.
Mr. Bennett, is number 4 this line and this line?
Your what?
I woke up in the middle of the night.
So what is this?
What did you have, Ron?
My appendicular.
Your appendix?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow. I mean, I guess.
What do you mean, why?
But like, still, it's just there. Just kidding. It's just a thing that used to help you digest raw meat.
But
And
now it
it
just
doesn't.
holds.
Now
Oh, it holds,
Now it
it
just
holds,
holds
it
you.
holds good bacteria now. I looked it up.
wow.
Sometimes the bacteria goes away sometimes, and that's how it gets infected. And that's
And
why
then
it
Bram, Bram, you should go.
I know this for reasons is XT.
Harper, you okay?
Mr. Bennett, have you ever committed a
Bubbles
war
are getting to your head.
Warcraft.
How did we all? I mean,
Bram, are you good?
no.
Hey, Sus, will you close your Chromebook?
No more cookies for you.
All right, I'm gonna start putting the solutions up there.
No.
Hey, we should answer that.
We'll do more candy answers later.
Yeah, I will meet you.
Darn. What a conundrum.
Hey, Sue, so are you the answer to G or H? You don't think you are either?
I'm H.
You're H?
Are you
You're
sure about that?
straight?
You was H.
Well, there's an H in there, Jesus. It's G-H-I-T.
Name two perpendicular lines.
Mr. Bennett, how do you spell straight?
Do what?
How do you spell straight for Jesus?
STRAIGHT.
I spelled it.
Oh,
You probably spelled it the geographical straight. So, it's a common mistake.
Yeah, I put STRIGHT.
Oh, well,
Simple.
that's all right. Spelling has no correlation to intelligence. That's what I'll tell you. My wife's the smartest person I know, and she can't spell anything correctly. So.
What about other words?
She does okay with other words. The O and the T and the H.
Why my handwriting is bad? That means I'm bound to be a doctor, man. Have you seen their handwriting? It's the first two letters of the
No, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at YTT instead of WTX. Perpendicular.
Okay, please check your answers if you haven't already.
Angle bisector.
Graham, are you a bisector?
Oh, yeah. Sure, whatever you say.
WXYZ.
Hey, I got him right! Yay!
Wait, what?
I did. I didn't know. Mr.
Lines, not raised. Lines.
Mr. Bennett, for C and D, can it just be angle T for both?
I mean,
So, like, you're not wrong. The issue comes into when that vertex is sharing other angles. I think you probably need to be more specific. Okay, because if like you put that answer on a test, I would probably come to you and ask you to tell me what specifically you were talking about. Okay, but it's a good answer. Mm-hmm. Okay, when he gets back. Any questions on example 4?
I got one.
Yep, go.
So for I, shouldn't they be lines, not raised?
Name 2 perpendicular lines. Name 2 perpendicular lines. Either way. Yep, either way. Because if they didn't continue off, then absolutely yes. But since they do, like I'm writing it from point to line, and that is not as picky. Okay. And honestly, sometimes, Jude, you won't even see them put the arrows on the lines. It'll just be the straight line for everything. So don't be too concerned with that.
I wasn't very concerned. I was just.
Okay, angle addition.
I don't like
Wait,
that.
no, I wasn't going. Wow.
Now, hey, so keep in mind, guys, okay, if you don't have the exact answer that I wrote down, you might have still gotten it correct.
Oh no, I
Okay.
did not get that.
Okay. Just be sure, and if you're ever curious, like if we're looking at write another name for angle 3, okay, I wrote ZTU. If you wrote UTZ, just make sure you recognize that those are the same thing. Okay, we're just calling them different things. So, are we good now? We can move on. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, this is where the math comes in. So, I know y'all love it.
There's math in this?
You're confusing so many letters.
What page are we on? Oh, we're on that page.
Yes.
We're on the one page. The one page.
This one's fun.
This page is fun.
Yeah. This is like a roller coaster,
That means it's gonna be hard.
but like the Sheikra.
Did you know? And it's exactly 2 months until my birthday.
Come on.
Exactly.
Did you know it's exactly
He's doing some
5 days until my birthday?
Wait, really?
Oh my god, Mr. Bennett!
Usually, this
Wait, your
is
birthday's Monday?
Sunday. I counted today.
I
Sorry.
counted that wrong.
Maybe I did.
counted today. Oh,
What? What did I say? What? My birthday's on Sunday.
My birthday's in 8 days.
my
Nice.
birthday's in exactly Thursday. Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you one about Chuck E. Cheese. Not right now.
Chuck E. Cheese stories are scary, honestly.
Not right now. I really need to get through these notes though. Okay. All right. Come back together. Okay. So, angle addition postulate. Okay, so we just learned the segment addition postulate very recently. You've also learned midpoint formula and distance formula. Okay. All of those will be on your Unit 1 test. So, just keep that in mind. Algebra 1 took a test today. They killed it. Okay, so y'all should tell them. Now, not everybody did. Okay, but that's that happens. But If you know any friends in algebra, tell them good job. Maybe ask them how they did first before you tell them good job. If D is in the interior of ABC, then angle ABD plus angle DBC equals what?
ABC.
Yes, angle
Oh my
ABC.
gosh.
That's kind of hard to understand.
Don't mind my outburst. Good job.
Okay, so all that means is if we're looking at the diagram, we have angle ABD, okay, and if we add that to angle DBC,
Oh, I see.
okay, that makes up the larger angle. Okay, that's all it's talking about. So,
Because you cancel out.
well, so think of these letters, guys, as labels only. They don't have any numerical value. They're not variables of any kind. You're not trying to cancel out or solve for any of the point names, okay? All we're thinking about with today's stuff is the measurement of the angles, okay? Which there will be some variables that come in, but those will be variables, well, you'll notice where they come in. So if we look at example 1 and 2, okay, you're going to use the diagram to the left. So if the measure of ABD is 48, okay, and this is my suggestion, and this might be those of you that are really used to using pen, get used to using pencil, okay? Because you're going to do a lot of marking on the same picture, but for different problems, which are going to have different numbers every time, okay? So you're going to start scribbling out like crazy, and all of a sudden you're just going to have this big black dot on your paper where it used to be like a couple of angles put together, okay? So ABD is 48. Okay, and DBC is 78. Find the measure of angle ABC.
Let's ask Mr. Calculator.
I asked Mr. Calculator, and he says
You tell me.
I think you add them together.
I think that's a great suggestion.
I think Mr. Calculator is right, and ABC equals 126.
Yeah, 126 and then 1.
Oh, I was right.
193.
That seems that seems scary. That seems
oh my
suspiciously
gosh,
easy.
I don't like number 3 already.
All right, so let's look at number 2. Yeah. Say it one more time. Measure of angle ABC. That's a good question. Really good question. You're so welcome. Okay, number 2. If the measure of DBC is 74, DBC is 74, okay? And the measure of ABC, which is this whole angle, okay, is 119. What is the measure of ABD? So now we're looking for the measure of this smaller angle right here.
Oh,
45.
oh, okay, that's easy.
Okay? So we said 45.
Wait,
Good.
45 or 40?
45. So sorry. It's a 5 with a degree symbol.
I like degrees.
I like degree. I have 17 degrees.
Sure, yeah, you.
I have
In
my
what?
All right.
honorary doctorate.
Who's ready to do some algebra?
Yeah.
No,
So,
not ready. My brain's
so we have the measure of PQR. So PQR is this larger angle, okay? The measure of PQR is 141. Find X.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, so-
45
Do what? No, I'll give you time. So here is what you need to think about. How on the previous problem, so if we think back to number 1, how did you find the measure of the larger angle? You did it by adding the two smaller ones, okay? So you want to set this problem up the same way. The only difference is we don't know exactly what the measure of angle PQS is, but we do know that it's 13x plus 4. So if we're setting up, the larger angle is going to be my equal to and that's 141, right? Now I want to add the two smaller angles together. So I'm going to add together 13x plus 4 plus, go for it. Yep. And now it's algebra.
Let's go. Is it
That's a 6.
adding like things?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let's go.
Combine like terms.
Oh, there we go.
Adding similar things, is that what it's called?
I mean, yeah, we gotta add
he's
this
not
things
wrong.
that are.
No, he's completely right.
Yeah, Brandon, good job.
Do you want us to do this on our own?
I would like for you to finish solving it, yeah. Okay?
Here we are.
Now, this is a great time for you to do a little mental check-in on how you're doing, okay? The geometry stuff, everybody's learning that for the first time. But when we get to this problem, at this point right here, if you're struggling with doing this part, you just need to make a note, okay? And then you need to talk to me. It's not like dire, okay? You're not about to like, I don't know what I was about to say. You're not about to just fail, flunk out, do miserably, but solving equations is going to keep coming up. And if you just keep letting it kind of bury you, it's going to be harder for you. Okay, so you just got to make notes of this is a multi-step solving equation. Okay, everybody in geometry should at some point, I'd say before Thanksgiving break, be very comfortable solving equations. Okay, and if you're not, then it's something we'll work on. I'll go ahead and finish this one out in case you are.
Wait, don't.
Okay, I'll wait. So here's what I'll say is if you finish number 3, go ahead and start working on number 4. Oh, you still have them? Oh my goodness.
How do I go from here? Because I got turned off.
I got 6. X equals 6. Wait, no. What?
What did you get from that song?
So my next question is you have to be able to identify what operations, when I say operations, I'm saying addition, subtraction, multiplication, what operations.
Yeah, X equals 6.
So it's being
Buddy,
it's being added.
you can take this, you
So
combine like terms, right?
if you start
So that gives 23x plus 23x plus 3.
I got 23.
Why did you combine?
But are you just thinking your sign? Oh, it's one of the different terms.
Oh, and that's a negative 1, so it's still good.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's multiplying.
Yeah, yeah.
That, okay.
I mean, you're close. Alright, erase everything.
Wait.
I need to get a good eraser.
Vincent, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know.
And then we would divide by 0.3 on both sides.
Times 6.
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind on number 3, once you find your variable, it's also asking you to give what are the angle measurements. So what are you going to have to use? What method? Once you find x, you're going to have to use substitution
Yeah.
to go plug back into x to find your angle measurements.
I'm not gonna fix this.
This is fun.
I said substitution.
Did I just say?
I'm actually liking math.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do what?
I like math now.
Good.
Sounds like a pretty
Do we have to? Can we do it one at a time, or do we need to do it all
One at a time. Yeah.
And then X.
All right, I'm going to start putting the solution up here. You don't have to look up till you're ready, okay?
Positive X. Yeah.
Wait, I'm just breaking down.
Do the rest of them.
This one?
Yeah, also there should be.
It's not as zero, it's a degree.
That's crazy. Oh, okay. It's a
Oh.
little big.
So,
Yeah.
just 10 more.
I know, right? Okay, so
Wait, we're doing,
are we
are we
about,
doing 4?
You can go on and do 4 if you've already finished 3.
about halfway there?
Maybe 6.
We're more than halfway.
I can look at that.
Now we have to do it the other way. I don't like it.
Yeah. What's that? When Vincent gets back.
Okay, so would we do number 4 the same way?
D, E, F.
Or could he giving us a different I'm scared.
Hold on. G.
Wait, no, we would minus, right?
Oh wait, all we have to do is like G.
We just have to find X first.
Well, yeah, X is 5. Right? It says
X is 5?
X is X5 on the
Okay.
X is 17 on Right.
Jesus, did you do it wrong?
Wait, how did
If you haven't checked number 3, there's number 3. What's up?
What was that?
I mean,
It's probably an F.
Yeah, we're just too lazy to do it.
yeah.
No offense. If I
But
would
aren't
be
you,
honest,
isn't that
Why the negative is
I'm not saying I'm not.
okay? 5, 30. I don't know.
Me neither, to be honest. If I'm gonna be
If I
honest,
be a negative,
Okay, so you want to see the most epic map trick? So 3 subtract by 9.
Alright,
You can't
Mr.
do that,
Bennett.
right?
Mr.
Not for
Bennett,
you, forever.
Well,
I've had this one question for a while.
well, yeah, but
So,
you don't
like,
have
if you're,
to
how do you know which side is?
Oh, yeah.
So it actually doesn't matter. We just want to move all the variables to one on the constant or the other. So
Oh, okay.
over here.
Alright.
would it be okay to finish
Pause on number 4. If you've already gone on, that's okay.
would 5
Let-
be a negative or positive?
Say that one more time.
Would 5 be a negative or positive? Say this in parentheses.
Like this.
Me neither.
When you say 5, you mean the 5x? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm just talking about the 5 I have right here. Because it's 12 parentheses
5,
12x.
5
Yeah. Okay. On number 4, guys, I just want to make sure our setup is correct, okay? It's really important that we identify which angles the problem is talking about specifically when it gives us measurements, okay? So we have this 7x plus 4, okay? But they are not giving us the 2 smaller angles with that one, okay? DEF is the larger angle. So when I'm setting up my equation, 7x plus 4 is actually the equals to, okay? GEF is a smaller one, so it'll be 23 plus DEG, which is the 5x plus 1, okay? So this is the setup for number 4, okay? A little bit out of order, a little different. What's up?
I got X.
Well, here, I'm about to go through it anyway. So So I just need to talk through this one for algebraic purposes, okay? If you're struggling with the solving of the equation, okay? The first thing I have to do is combine like terms on the same side of the equal sign. So I can combine the 23 and the 1. So down here I'll have 5x because I brought that down. And then I'll have plus 24 equals 7x plus 4, okay? Then at this point, I'm trying to get my variables to one side and my constants to the other. So I'm going to subtract by 7x on both sides, which will give me negative 2x, okay, plus 24 equals 4. And now what do I need to move over with the 4?
Oh, I did it. I got
Minus 24.
I need to take the 24 away and move it over.
Hey, Mr. Bennett,
Hi,
I need Giselle to check out, please.
she's on her way.
Hey, people.
Okay, 24s will cancel out. Stay with me, please. We have negative 2x equals negative 20. And then we would divide both sides by negative 2. It gives us x equals 10. Okay? Then when we plug in,
Jesus got it wrong.
okay, when we plug in, okay, DEG is going to be,
DEG is 6. Wait, no, 60.
there you go.
60. I should decide to 0.
DEG,
51.
there you go. It's going to be 51. Okay, and DEF, and I'll do that work just out to the side right here. DEF is going to be,
No, 72.
okay. Any questions on those? And when I say questions, okay, I really mean, did we set it up correctly? Okay, math, computation errors, that stuff's going to happen. Okay, so when I say, like, how do we do? And if you accidentally multiplied incorrectly, you still knew how to work the problem. Okay, so that's kind of the way you need to assess your mastery level of certain things when it comes to algebra, very specifically. Okay, I'm going to skip number 5. Okay, so if you already did number 5, congratulations.
Congratulations, you win.
Sure. The answers for number 5 are going to be 17 for X, 116 for MKL, and 159 for number 5. Okay. What's up? Yes. Okay. Last page. I just want to make sure we cover everything.
Straight angle easy.
Um,
Can we do 6? What? It
Yeah.
was fun.
actually, let's do 6. Good call, Bram. Good instinct. Okay.
What's the?
Everybody heard that.
You smiling
Everybody already
geniusly.
knows.
All right.
Are you deaf?
The task with number 6. Okay. The task with number 6 is setting it up correctly. Let's see if you can do it. See if you can set up number 6.
Just set up.
I don't believe that. Okay, you have DEF, which is a straight angle. You have the measurement of DEG is 23x minus 3, and GEF is 12x plus 8. You are adding them to equal what? That's what you, don't say it out loud. You are adding them to equal something very specific, and it has to do with the classification of DEF. Okay?
I know what it is. I think I'm late.
Well, it shouldn't be a mystery. So, if you sit back over the classifying angles, notes that we just took, see if you can figure it out from there. Okay? It was very quick.
That's tough.
2, 3x minus
T U V
3
W X Y.
plus
According to the
12x plus equals 180. Easy. All right.
Okay, this is how it should be set up. So I would check yourself before you get too far in the weeds.
Easy. Obviously, I got it right.
Yes. You have to tell everybody.
I'm not remembering algebra.
Yeah, you can go ahead and answer it.
Oh. Let me not repeat.
You're already on 7.
Yeah.
Stop being so speedy.
Okay, once you finish number 6,
I'm gonna do this.
the last one on the notes that I would like for you to do is either 9 or 10.
All right.
You don't have to do both, but do either 9 or 10.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna do the easy one. They don't
Wait. Oh my gosh.
They're both easy.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Stop smiling like that.
I don't like it.
I don't know, they're easy for me.
It concerns me.
For you.
Didn't you like get a whole degree?
Just a couple degrees.
No, actually.
Wait, what?
My bachelor's degree is in psychology.
Why are you?
Are you teaching
Shouldn't
math?
you be making big money?
Yeah, why are
Somewhere
you
else.
why are you in the schooling system instead of
Because he likes to teach.
alright.
You teach psychology.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not
studying.
anymore.
I know, so psychology.
That's right, y'all are in a study right now, you don't even know it.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, that's illegal, so I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm recording, so.
You must have.
Yes, he is.
You must have consent. And actually, for y'all, I would have to have consent from your parents.
He's illegal.
And what type of study would you do on us?
It would probably be some sort of longitudinal study to see about some method I'm using in class and see what the effects are.
Huh?
Basically, he is testing his teaching abilities using psychology.
You're very whack.
It's less about like my teaching abilities, and it would be like a specific method.
Yeah, that's what I.
Because it would have to be something like
Yeah, I said abilities, but I meant methods.
Yeah. nailed it, Juice.
My brain hurts. What did we do on
Are you
the?
still in 6th?
Yes.
I'm done.
Yes. Or
Oh.
either or. You said
Alright. Which are we gonna do 9 or 10?
Oh, we get to choose.
If B
Wait, Jesus, we also do 8, right? Wait, we do 8 also?
no 9 or 10.
Okay.
these are complicated.
If ABF
If ABF equals
find ABF. I'm trying to find ABF.
abs. Alright, this looks decent. I can do this.
See, I know how to get X, I just don't know how to finish.
So you have X, then it's all about substitution, Jude. Are you on number 6?
Yeah.
What'd you get for X?
5.
Okay. So
And I was able to split it to what I think it was.
okay. So this is the way I would suggest to do it. This is the way I teach my Algebra 1 students to do substitution. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
if I'm doing this angle, the 23 minus 3 right there, I'm going to leave parentheses for the variable minus 3. And then inside the parentheses, I'm putting 5 in place of the variable. Okay. Then you do 23 times 5.
Subtracted by 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I see.
Okay, so is this how I set up?
175 divided by 45. Oh, okay.
Mr. Bennett, can you check?
Is my math wrong? How I got the 45. I see what you're saying. So the 20. So this is the first step that you got to do when you see a bunch of stuff on the same side of the equal sign is combine like terms. So I got to combine the 23 and the 12 together, which is 35. Which is what y'all are telling me. There we go. So it should be 35. Okay. Yeah. No. So you're good. You're good.
Can you check how I set up 9?
Say that one more time.
Can you check how I set up 9?
Yes, I got you. Hold on, just a second.
Well, I haven't set it up yet.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. So it should be ABF plus ABE, but once I get the answer for ABE,
What? That's nowhere near right.
Okay. So say that one more time.
so
X is a 9.
ABF plus ABE, but once I get X and figure out the exact fruit, I subtract that from 316 degrees, and that's my answer for ABE. And then once I do,
So here's my suggestion: is label the diagram because like you will get lost as you start to add. So for ABF, I would write on the angle right there 6x plus 26. Just right. That's fine. For EBF, in that little bitty space, maybe draw a little arrow out here and then mark that one is like 2x. So, yeah, and then you got ABE. Is the larger angle, okay? Because you're 11x minus 31. And you're looking for ABE. Okay, so walk me through what you said.
okay, so once I get, or so I set it up by EBF plus
Because I feel like I did something wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
Except this side of the
well, so I see what you're doing, and I think you're just going to make it difficult. So I would actually just focus on.
Is it 16 and 5 or 16 and 3?
You already
Oh,
know.
I can just answer that.
Yeah. No, you're not. And actually, what you were doing, like, would get you the right answer.
It's just,
Yeah.
sometimes
Go ahead, Blake.
And
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Bennett, so what was the price for the?
Grab yourself 2 pieces of candy out of the thing, Jude.
Wait, can you go check mine?
When? Oh, maybe I'll give you an extra one today then.
Can you check mine real quick?
Yes.
So I know it's mine.
Oh, he a Johnny man.
Johnny.
Hey, sis, you're so weird.
Oh, yeah.
This is, are you a jolly pirate?
Of the Caribbean.
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 That's my favorite.
All right, my friends, it is time to reflect on our respectable today. Get out those agendas and rate yourself on how well you respected today.
Please get out your agendas.
Thank you.
I get a 10 out of 10.
That's a big fat lie.
Keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind
What are we keeping in mind?
for the agendas, okay? Your last hour on Friday, which will be me this week, okay? I'm checking that we are writing in our agendas every single day, okay? If you are not keeping up with your agenda and all the 8th grade teachers are on the same team with this, you will be getting a mark. The agendas are non-negotiable. So if it's something you've resisted up to this point, you got to get on board or you're going to start getting marks, okay? There's tons of research out in the research sphere, okay, that shows that planning and organization have great positive associations with academic success, okay? You want to do better in school, the agenda will help you, okay? I promise.
Mr. Bennett,
Yeah.
can you do this one at
No. Wait until Friday. Okay? The homework sheet that you have with you, bring it back. That is what you will work on when you finish your vocabulary test. You still have it with you? Once you finish it, please turn it in. We are not turning in progress reports. If you only got one copy, then you're not bringing it back. If you ever get 2 copies, then one of them you bring back. Who told you? It would have been probably elective.
Your last hour on the
I will double check, but as far as I know, the 8th grade team is not requiring you guys to bring it back. She said, okay, yeah. For today, for last time, you need it, or you are asking what to do with it. You can turn it into the geometry track.
Mr. Bennett.
What do we do with this?
From the last class.
Mr. Bennett, what do we take
Mr. Bennett, can you check my work? I think I got it wrong, but you can check it anyway.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
so I got this as the
Yeah.
answer. The 47 is the answer.
Keep it. All right, Bram. So we've got ABE, and we're subtracting the EBF, which is 2x minus 9, right? And that's going to equal 6x plus 26, right? So this part is going to trip up some students. Let me see how we did it. So this little subtraction sign right here means that we actually have to distribute. So that's going to end up being 11x minus 31 minus 2x plus 9, which is going to change some of our math.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Hey, guys, after we finish the actually maybe before we do the vocabulary test on Friday, we're going to go over 9 and 10 so you can check that one because I want to make sure that we're solid on those. There are some algebra issues with that one that we need to make sure we discuss. Please study your vocabulary words. It is not a difficult test if you study. It is difficult. I will not give you food, but I would give you some.
Okay. I would have some like Twizzlers or something.
Good afternoon, Belle. It is time for your afternoon announcements. First up, if you are writing, if you're part of El Sistema, you are writing bus 3030 today. El Sistema, get on bus 3030.
I know, like,
Next up, if you are going to audition for the Mile Island Coaster, you're open for a video.
Then,
But it is important
like,
via email to me by September 23rd.
Yeah, but
Additionally, the fall
okay, so then like, so like this one up here, that very first one that we did, like how did you feel about that? Like doing that whole problem?
I mostly did it by myself, but like I still kind of struggle.
Okay. Well, let's just keep working at it. Okay. I think I put you in intervention.
Wait, what's intervention?
Math intervention. For practice on this. But now that I'm saying that, I don't actually feel like I did. So, but we'll keep working on it. You're gonna get lots of practice.
Wait, What's my thing? Like, when is this?
It's during Odyssey.
Oh, how long do I have?
Well, I like I said, it'll start next Tuesday, and we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's like 16 or 17 Right. You should study all of them. Not all of them will be on the test. It will not be multiple choice. It will be, you will have a word bank, and then you will match the word with the definition.
Did you finish that one? Mr. Bennett pepper punched me in the face, and it really hurt. Whose face?
Wow.
You can give me mine. She deserves it.
Wow.
I said that is messed up. Not even hypothetical.
Yeah.
No. Because like pepper punched me in the face and it really hurt. Wait. I'll join the
No, sorry, those aren't mine to give away.
Okay. Whose are they to give away? I'll join cross country. I can't run fast.
What do you mean? Picture examples? Is that what you said? It's possible. I mean, I wouldn't say any sport is easy because you're constantly pushing yourself to do more. But if you train, it's not killer.
I feel like it'll be faster than age.
Maybe. X equals 16.
Oh, I got that right.
Okay. Good job. So, I can ask Ms. Beatross if you feel like you just want some extra practice. Okay.